Colin McRae, born in Lanark, Scotland in 1968, showed extraordinary rallying talent even as a teenager. He made his first World Rally Championship appearance at just 19, but didn't gain a permanent WRC seat until the 1993 season. 2 years later, in 1995, he won the World Rally Championship with Subaru, becoming the first Briton to achieve this feat. In the following years, he achieved 3 runner-up finishes, racing for Ford, Skoda, and Citroën, and his reputation as an uncompromising and spectacularly fast driver grew worldwide. Towards the end of his career, McRae became increasingly involved in technical and design projects. Recognizing the rising costs of competing in WRC spec cars and the lack of a more affordable alternative for smaller teams, he decided to create a machine bearing his own name. Thus was born the McRae R4, a project intended to bridge the gap between N-Class cars and fully-fledged WRC cars. The concept envisioned creating a high-performance, modular coupe with low purchase, operating and maintenance costs, while still delivering performance comparable to that of the world's leading competitors. The first R4 prototype was unveiled in 2006 at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, generating enormous interest. The design was developed by McRae, Dave Plant, and DJM Race Preparation, specialists known for preparing the Scots Ford Escort. The design was based on a proprietary space-age steel frame, exceptionally light and stiff, allowing for easy adaptation to a variety of racing conditions. The R4 was intended to be a flexible, expandable platform, accessible to a wide range of motorsport categories. The most intriguing element of the project was the bodywork. To keep costs down, visual elements inspired by the Ford Ka were used, but transformed by Keith Burton and Tom Webster into an aggressive coupe body with muscular wheel arches and compact dimensions. Codemasters, creators of the Colin McRae Rally video game series, were also invited to contribute to the styling and ergonomics, making the project one of the rare examples of collaboration between real-world motorsport and the gaming industry at such an early stage. The R4 measured just under 4 meters in length and was designed with lightness in mind. Weight was minimized at every step. The bodywork was partially made of composites. Suspension components were designed to be durable, yet easy to replace, and the interior was kept to a minimum. The independent suspension allowed for a wide range of adjustments, enabling it to compete in gravel and asphalt rallies, as well as hill climbs and rallycross. The McRae R4's drivetrain was designed as a modular concept. 2 main systems were planned: a 2.5-liter Millington unit producing approximately 350 HP, intended primarily for rallying, and a 3.0-liter turbocharged Ford V6 producing 500 HP, intended for track racing and road use. The engines were paired with a 6-speed gearbox of their own design, available in manual or sequential versions. Power was sent to all 4 wheels as standard, although a 2-wheel drive R2 version was also planned, offering even greater affordability and ease of maintenance. The project's costs were expected to be exceptionally attractive. The finished car was expected to cost around $130,000 or $150,000, significantly lower than WRC cars, which could cost up to 4 times as much. McRae also envisioned low operating costs, quick access to parts, modular construction, and simple servicing procedures. The R4 was intended to be a machine that could be purchased by an ambitious privateer team or independent driver. In January 2007, the R4 underwent its first public road tests, and a few months later, it was presented again at Goodwood. The car impressed with its agility, ground clearance, responsive drivetrain, and handling on loose surfaces. McRae planned to launch sales in 2008, and discussions with his team had raised the possibility of creating a Cup Series dedicated to the R4. Despite its early stages, the project was taking shape. However, tragic events interrupted all work. On September 15, 2007, Colin McRae died in a helicopter crash near his home. His son Johnny and two family friends also died in the accident. The motorsport world was plunged into mourning, and the R4 project, which McRae had personally worked on, considering it his most important initiative after retiring from the WRC, was immediately put on hold. After McRae's death, several institutions considered completing the project, but ultimately the R4 remained a prototype. The sole completed example became a symbol of the ambition, passion, and engineering zeal of one of history's greatest rally drivers. Today, the McRae R4 is not only a technical curiosity, but also a record of an alternative path forward in rallying, pioneered by a man for whom speed and innovation were natural. Had the project reached production, it could have changed the fate of private teams in motorsport.